it is time for Ring Rust Retro, one of my favorite segments on the show, and there's a theme, baby, so hit it!
I dedicate this to the throwbacks, like Cena shirt in 06, ECW, one night stand, I won't hold back, like Taker and Batista battle in the backlash, 07 to one man stands, we'll bring it back to the days of Lord Alfred Hayes, Hall and Nash and Blade, Hollywood drops the leg, they say the days of old are the best though, that's why we bring to you Ring Rust Retro, let's go.
Alright guys, this week on Retro, love the music, Easy B, our buddy hooked us up, the Jetsons and WWE Robo-WrestleMania. George Sparrows, our buddy, he went on down to patreon.com/Ring Rust Radio, and he's like, I want to make you guys watch something that's near and dear to my heart. Obviously, the Jetsons just came out, but it's already an instant classic in many circles.
It's a retro, it's like a future retro. Ooh.
And it's because it's the Jetsons, too, so it is like a future retro.
Amazing.
That works on 2 levels at least, okay? And that's the kind of comedy we have here. We're going to stop it right here.
None.
Exactly. None of this is funny. But Brandon Galvin, if you're somebody who wants to get involved, I see people see George Sparrows, they see Dante Rodriguez, and they're like, how do we do our own retro? What can we do?
Yeah, go to patreon.com/ringrustradio, donate to the retro tier, and email us the show that you want us to review. Now, clearly, there's one left here, and it's Scooby-Doo. We reviewed one of them. There's another. And someone needs to step up. Alright, because we have to fucking watch it.
Agreed. I don't know why we haven't done it yet. We also do, apparently we've gotten off task a little bit with this, but we do pay-per-views as well. We'll watch a whole pay-per-view for you. We'll watch a documentary for you.
We'll watch a cartoon.
Watch cartoon. If we can legally obtain it.
What was that little, like, slam figure one? City Slam or something?
Oh, Slam City?
That was fucking awesome.
I never saw one.
Saturday Morning Slam. We could do that Saturday Morning Slam with Daniel Bryan. We could do, honestly...
Just the bear
just
commentary.
The bear commentary. No, that whole episode was really good, because I'm pretty sure that was Tensai against Lord Tensai against
himself?
Tyrus.
You lost me.
Brodus Clay. I lost myself. That's when they blew up. That's when the Mega Powers exploded. Exactly. But this is the Jetsons and WWE Robo-WrestleMania. Guys, I watched it like 2 weeks ago. You guys watched it just recently, so you're going to have to jump in here when I go astray. But
so it's going to be a lot of jumping in.
It's going to be the whole time, I feel.
It's going to stay in, yeah.
Yeah, that's what she said, too. She's just like, you might as well. The Jetsons and WWE. We open with a shot of the Denver Arena.
The Mecca.
The Mecca, yes. Jetsons going hard in the paint like Kobe in a Denver hotel room. I'm sorry, Abraham Washington.
Oh, you're fired.
Did not make the cut at the show.
Did you notice Titus O'Neil is AEW now?
Yes. Well, that's kind of what they're going for, but we'll pretend. I don't know.
Roman, cock in the fist, got the ladies all wet. In the opening segment.
I said that here. He jerked off his hand before signing an autograph for the girls.
Roman Reigns, Roman Reigns getting put over so hard all day. Be ready for this because it's a theme throughout.
Crowd goes absolutely wild for Sheamus. Very unrealistic movie.
Oh my god! And by the way, Mark Chiari over here, he's the Mark asking Big Show for an autograph. He's a press representative running through the press to get an autograph. He's like, I'm Mike Chiari, I'm representing, Ring Rust Radio. First question, what are your thoughts on the game today? And second question, can you sign my titty? Like,
to be fair,
get out of here.
To be fair, that's true.
I know, you did it for Cena. Tell me again about your Cena fucking question. At the fucking...
Oh yeah, he loved me.
I don't need to hear it again.
He told me it was a great question.
Do you remember what the question was?
I don't.
Yes, you do. Here's how he plays coy. He fucking... It's tattooed. You know like Rock had the fucking writing on his hand? He's got a tattoo on his hand just in case anyone ever asks him. Oh, you like John Cena? One time, WrestleMania 29, I was in the press room.
BG's just jealous. Is all this is.
I'm jealous.
For being honest.
I talked to him, so he expressed his love for me over and over again.
He was looking at me with his face and everything.
Okay, well.
Oh, okay.
He's stonewalled. Ooh, Sheamus is world champion. This is also a theme that I'm not gonna like throughout. Nothing.
I have something here about this whole thing here.
Here.
Vince says that SmackDown won't take place because of a snowstorm in Denver. So Big Show is pissed and flies himself there.
He does.
Mm-hmm. In his singlet.
In his single engine jet that he just has like laying around.
He's like Brock.
It's extremely fucking impressive and gutsy, considering he doesn't even know Sheamus will be there to fight him.
Moxie.
Vince says that SmackDown's canceled. More importantly, guys, remember when Dean Ambrose walked from Philly to Connecticut in a massive fucking blizzard?
Yeah.
When he said, I'm gonna go there, that's what I thought he was gonna do.
Yeah. Because that was an awesome moment. And another example, in a long list of reasons, Ambrose is a lot better than the Big Show.
Yeah, I agreed. And then, basically, get ready for this, because the whole story of this entire movie is Sheamus versus Big Show. Like that's
Big Show, who is now
What else?
cryogenically frozen, like
Well, I didn't quite get there because we're teasing Big Show and Sheamus, and this is exactly what Vince would love. Then let's, for the people at home, let's just draw the visual. Big Show gets in the plane malfunctions. He rips the joystick out. He tears his head through the roof of the plane and steers it on the roof of it.
Lightning is striking everywhere.
Yeah,
amazing.
He catches hyperbole, according to Nikki Bella.
That's true. That is real. He fucking kamikazes into what appears to be this fucking ice area, and Big Show throughout this showed all the signs of being a meth addict. He was shaking. He was the fits of anger and fucking strength, and the eventual come down, the kamikaze into the ground. So.
He's clearly fucking dead. This is a children's movie.
Yeah.
Or is he?
Or is he? Question mark.
I don't know. Plane fucking malfunctions in an ice storm with lightning everywhere, and he crashes. He's fucking dead.
I disagree. I mean, I hate to play spoiler.
My first thought was this guy's going to be cryogenically frozen.
Yeah, that's exactly. Welcome to Cartoon 101. You don't die, you get frozen. George Jetson next. And he sounds a lot like Fred Flintstone from that Fred Flintstone movie
sure
I
does.
just heard.
Great guy.
I'm like, if I close my eyes, it's like you're the same dude. Not even trying that hard to change your accent. Like for England, I've shaken it up.
Greatness.
You know what?
They're both from Boston originally.
George Jetson and Fred Flintstone are both from Boston. That's what I'm learning now.
Interesting.
Sure.
Also, I have to disagree on that. I don't know. I have nothing to back up my stance here, but I disagree.
I haven't known about George.
Okay, go ahead. I got one too.
Yeah, because he contributes nothing at work except for pushing the button, just like Donnie on Ringo's radio.
It's a good point. And unlike Donnie, George has something going on the side with his hot Asian secretary.
That is true. Which is silly because Mrs. Jetson would get it.
Oh my God, Mrs. Jetson she is the dime. She's the dimest of all the women involved, except for the robot woman. What's her name again? Alice? Rosie. Oh my
Alice.
God.
This isn't the Brady Bunch.
I'm sorry I stereotyped maids. I'm sorry that's where my innate prejudice is. It's maids. They all look the same to me. Fucking unbelievable. I'm sorry. I see robots and shit in the future, but no aliens? This is unbelievable and fucking bullshit.
I believe it.
Okay.
Only 100 years.
Listen, let me say something to you. Aliens are real, and they would be in this movie if this is real life. Okay, you need to get real.
The robot Rollins versus Robot Ziggler match that Elroy was watching on TV, it reminded me of Strowman match.
Okay, that is
all the excitement of a Braun
that
Strowman
is match. Not fair to those robots. Big Show is a real JBL here. How did he even get this role? Who did he bully into letting him be this role?
He's frozen for 100 years.
Yeah.
Remember, a couple years ago, there was a thing where he threatened to beat somebody up for no reason. Big Show.
There must have been a reason.
No, there's no reason at all.
There's always a reason.
Always a reason.
Because he was a fucking dork or something. That's probably why.
Did you guys ever see the movie Encino Man with Pauly Shore?
Yes. Yes, one of the worst movies I've ever seen.
Bullshit.
Unless, of course, unless the person watching is on drugs, then it's hilarious. You smoke a joint and you watched Encino Man and you're just, what is the other one with Biodome?
Biodome.
In the army now? Yeah, all these are fucking...
Oh, that's a great movie.
All of these are fucking Oscar worthy when you're just half baked. Go ahead. Another good movie.
Great movie.
George didn't have a point, did you? Okay, great.
George says in the future that robots do everything, but then the police are humans. It's pretty weird. Wouldn't you want the police to go like fucking, I don't know, have to kill somebody or not?
No, robots fucking are trained for that. My hope is that the police in the future aren't fucking hurting innocent people.
In 100 years,
that's my hardline stance of the day. I hope we get robots in here instead of these cops that are shooting innocent people. Whew, my hardline stance of the day. You're welcome. That's my Fox News take on this. Red hot.
Hopefully get fired like all the rest of them.
Yeah, I know. Just come here. I'm gonna rub your tits.
Sexually harassment.
Come here and rub your nipples.
You do. You do it all the time.
I did when you were sleeping under your thin blanket.
Don't think I didn't feel it.
You did. I know you were awake. You're looking at me like, go down to the south, mouth boy. Robot Reigns over here, despite being an actual robot. Robot Reigns promos are still sounding less robotic than the actual Roman Reigns.
He still got the women leaking because Rosie.
He sure does.
She got wet.
I didn't even think about Roman Reigns and Rosie. R.I.P.
Aww.
Oh my God.
Wow.
That's gonna make a lot of these jokes I make later awkward.
Big Show, when he went in the cab, he channeled his inner Pat Kane and just assaulted the cab robot so hard.
Great.
We've all been there. We've all been there. You know what I mean? He's fucking working a side job as he's supposed to be driving you around. You're like, no. Just focus on the road. Thanks very much.
We almost had to do that a few times with the Uber.
They were focusing on the road. There was no excuse.
They were too focused on the road. They were just staring at the road.
77-year-old woman named Margaritas who fucking is probably tipsy on him is fucking driving me around.
Don't diss Margarita.
I'm sorry.
She did almost kill us a couple times.
That's what I'm saying. Robot Reigns then shits out nuts. I can't even fucking make that up.
I was gonna say he shit bolts when he saw Big Show.
What a fucking jabroni, dude. I can't even handle that.
Donnie saw nothing wrong with the way that they spelled robot in the world robot entertainment.
It's a silent W. It's a silent W. That's a silly thing for you to say. Big Show beats Rollins, and Vince is definitely writing this. He's definitely booking this show. He's got Big Show Sheamus. He's got Big Show beating Rollins. He's booking
Reactor Rollins.
Stardust
showed up, and I don't think he even got credited for being in this movie.
Yes, he did.
Robot Stardust.
And honestly,
did he? I didn't even see it.
Stardust was, of all the robots, the most entertaining. Because it fit his character.
That's like Roman was.
In the stars. No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't. Robot Reigns sucked. I'm going on record.
Hail hard, hail often. Robot Reigns is a god. A literal god.
He is a pile of metal and junk, and I don't like him. I give Robot Reigns 2 thumbs down. That's my Siskel and Ebert.
Big Show attempted to take over the world, and he set up concentration camps. Yikes to that.
Is that what it said?
No, but kind of.
Yikes. I feel like you're making that jump, and you're a monster for that. I want to say you're a monster.
I didn't notice that either.
You can call them internment camps.
He made them all slaves!
He did. Okay, that's a lot different than killing them all.
I mean, that's the road he was on.
Okay. That's not the road he was on. I'm going to take that hardline stance as well today. I'm not.
Damn, man.
I think you wanted to kill them all.
So many hard lines.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to distance myself from the things you just said, and I'm going to go on, because I do not support them. Big Show takes over the world, and it gets so dark so fast, like an evil dictator. And that's how you skirt that issue, without saying those things, Mike Chiari.
I'm being straight up about it. I want everybody to know what the future could hold.
Big Show as essentially Hitler is what you're saying.
Yes.
Okay, that's on record now. That's on record. Roman Reigns is only heel in the Jetsons, despite the fact that Rosie is trying to get fucked so bad by this robot.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
She is.
He's getting her all oiled up.
That's the second time you said that. Like that's a good thing to say, and it wasn't funny the first time. It's not funny now.
I never said that.
You did. But yeah, she is trying to get fucking boned like real bad.
Yeah.
Time travel is possible. That's for real. That's not even a joke. Going back in time is something I don't know if it's possible, but going ahead in time, if you travel light speed, is absolutely, theoretically possible, according to Einstein.
George went back in time, though.
Yeah,
I'm not sure
it.
that. See,
Yeah.
going forward in time would just you could bend the space-time continuum and go fast in time. So essentially, you're going ahead in time. But to go back in time, it would have to be a rip in the
Flash
space-time
has done it.
continuum.
And why do you say that all the time?
What is that?
Gotta go back in time.
Gotta go back in time because one day
Yeah,
I wish we could, and then I'd go back to when you were born and slap your dad and be like, "No, don't do
I thought you were
it."
going to say push him back in.
Push his head back in. But like he needs 5 more weeks.
I really did. I was
Like
premature.
Groundhog's Day.
I figured you were premature. You looked premature. Like your head was all thin. Like
I was
they
2 months
pulled you
premature.
out. Pulled you out like a fucking like an egg that's all
Still
squished.
catching up.
George sees Alicia Fox.
Oh,
and gets-
before that,
No.
we have a Luke Gallows cameo appearance. Calls the Jetsons nerds.
Nerds.
He was in the crowd. He was uncredited for that. George sees Alicia Fox, and he gets jungle fever. George got jungle fever, and I do not blame him. She's a fine-ass looking cartoon.
He wants to lay the
right.
pipe for sure.
He does, and then fucking,
for him.
and you know what sucks? You know
With
what
his
sucks?
hot wife right there.
I
though.
know, that's the thing. Maybe, unless he's trying to, make
Oh,
that-
set up something, yeah?
yeah,
Menage?
set up a little,
Little
hey,
menage.
look what I got over here.
A menagerie.
Oh my god, I heard Crazy
Stop,
Steve's
no,
going
stop.
to WWE. He's gonna get the menagerie. Excuse me. I need the trio of Becky Lynch, Charlotte, and Minnie Reigns in my life.
I never knew how much I wanted Minnie Reigns until Elroy dressed up like him.
Okay. You want me to like Masquerade Sagrada so much? Dress him like Minnie Reigns, and I'm in. Every
George
time.
was Max Moon, by the way.
Yes, that is kind of what he was going for. except the character he was playing didn't cost so much money.
Yeah, he was this future guy.
He's just Future Guy. He was like Glacier, only awful. Don't
alright.
don't say it. Don't say it, dude. I live that character. Michael Cole sucks then, now, and forever.
Stupid fucking soul patch.
That's right.
Horrible.
Yeah, got him.
This is also a very unrealistic movie. They'd never have pyro for Alicia Fox.
I don't know. I don't know. A lot of people blow when she's around.
No Amdar.
I saw a "This is awesome" sign, which immediately made me gay. That's what I wrote.
Clearly that guy was gay or in the closet. Vince Russo.
For you, Vince Russo. There you go, Vince. This one's for you. I freaking saw it. This is awesome. I'm a gay right away. Oh my god.
Look at this freaking guy!
I'm so glad that he got roasted so hard by so many different people.
Sure
Did you
Oh,
hear
yeah.
Jim
Even
Cornette talk
Meltz-
about him?
Yeah.
Jim
He destroyed him.
Cornette is like, I said this is awesome before in context. He's like, does that make me gay? He's like, and if it did, who cares? And he just fucking takes him to task. They hate each other anyway.
Yep.
But this was like, once you give Cornette like a reason, woo, fucking, he's gonna blow the doors off you, man.
Speaking of Vince Russo, George Jetson pitting Seth Rollins was essentially David Arquette winning the WCW title.
That was an accident, though. It was like in TNA when Allie
They
tripped
pretended
over the
like
cam.
it was an accident when David Arquette won too, though.
Yeah, I know. Shh.
On the front freaking page of USA Today, bro.
Vince McMahon hat tips Scooby-Doo here, which I really do appreciate.
The callback.
Yeah, it was a callback to another movie that if you didn't watch, you don't know what the fuck is happening here. But yeah, I know, because they know that I'm the target demographic. People only watch WWE movies. By the
Random
way,
note here,
Chaperone. I want to do Chaperone.
or Child Bomb.
No, I want to do Chaperone so I can roast stupid Triple H's acting.
Probably an amazing acting performance. The
think I've
Usos
seen
look
it.
like Donnie with their shitty mustaches. I just wanted to get that in there.
What? Wait, my mustache is shitty?
Yeah, like the Usos in this movie.
Nuh-uh. I got a fairly acceptable mustache.
That's disgusting.
It's good for rides. Alicia Fox is
Nobody would know.
Wow.
Alicia Fox is on the same level as Roman Reigns in terms of performances in this movie. I want that on the record. Okay?
Not true.
Because
I heard every Roman Reigns catchphrase and it was incredible.
Yeah, you heard all 2 of them over and over and over again. I felt like I was watching a Roman Reigns match because it was 2 moves over and over again. Go ahead.
Don't you like Braun Strowman?
Dude, did you see his drop kick? His arm drags. Come on, don't. Please, dude, suplexes. He is a fucking... He's the man of 1,000 moves. He's the new... Forget Dean Malenko. Roman Reigns.
Dean Malenko?
Roman Reigns says, "Believe that," 27 times. Hit hard and hit often 31 times. Disgusting, dude.
Love it.
Well, Seth Rollins stole your ghost joke, Donnie, at one point.
What did he say?
He stole your ghost joke.
What, he said
Seth
Patrick
Rollins.
Swayze?
Seth Rollins just did.
He did not say Patrick Swayze.
No, he didn't say Patrick Swayze.
He said,
He
"I'm
says
ghost."
he said something like that. We're
I
ghosts.
feel like unless you say Patrick Swayze and now he's dead, it's not as offensive as mine.
That's true.
Yeah.
Big Show is
You're a
world
piece of
champion
shit.
of the world.
Yeah,
So he stole that from Christopher Daniels.
He did
Yeah.
steal that from Christopher. Well, it's the addiction he stole it from. Vince ripping off his sleeves and getting on a motorcycle is him imitating Triple H. He's like, this is what Triple H is like in real life. And just infinity greater than signs. Clint Bobsky over Ralph Rodriguez.
Ralph Rodriguez, is he supposed to be Geraldo?
I don't know. I feel like they didn't have enough. I didn't feel like they didn't have enough people of color in this, so they're like, "We got to do something. Let's get somebody in there fast."
Let's get a stereotype in there.
Because for real, like that's one thing I noticed about the Jetsons. It's very white in the future, and I'm like, I think the world needs a little more diversity.
That's because Big Show came into power.
Yikes! That is a fact. I know you're calling him a racist. That's fucking ridiculous, dude.
Hey, shoe fits.
I think we need some more diversity in the future. WWE Studios, Jetsons, come on.
Imagine WWE doing a 100-year build to Big Show versus Sheamus.
It felt like it.
Actually, feels like they've done that before.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Who fought 1,000 times? Was it Sheamus and Orton?
Sheamus and Big Show fought 1,000 times, and Sheamus.
Sheamus and everybody.
But I think it was Sheamus and Orton at one point where we had seen it so many times.
Yeah.
I feel like that was.
What's my line?
What's my line? Oh my god. He's like, fella, it's fucking, yeah, that's your line. It was like
I
2
will
words.
beat you up.
Oh my god. The future is also full of fucking wimps. Fucking millennials. Signed my grandfather.
I will break you, robot.
Unbelievable, dude.
Reigns is the MVP here.
Undertaker and Kane, the bots of destruction, dude.
Incredible.
That was a pretty incredible moment. I didn't hear
So there's a lot
Undertaker
that
talk.
happens in here.
Yeah. So
There's
Big
at
Sheamus
one
did
point-
100 beats of the Bowrin on Undertaker, by the way,
yeah.
and killed him.
But basically, this is the final boss level, and Big
The
Show.
final countdown.
Yeah, it's a final countdown. No, stop that. For Sheamus to fight. By the way, let's give a overview of what happens here. They go back in time, they get Sheamus, they bring him back to the future to fight Big Show, and Big Show makes Sheamus go through a gauntlet match, not a TNA gauntlet match, an actual gauntlet match.
Well, and before that, he sends all his robots to try to murder George and the other superstars.
Yes, he does.
They get through it.
They do. They manage to get through it, thank God.
Because at one point, Mike Carey totally thought that Seth Rollins hurt his arm.
He did. Seth Rollins got hurt and he laid down.
Oh, he was
and
hurt.
He was hurt. Yo, you know the best part is it's when you know it's true when they have the trainers come in there like that. You know what I mean? He was holding.
They didn't
his
come
arm.
out though. They should have.
Unbelievable. We'll get to all.
And
of
then, also, Jane, at one point, she asked if there's a button to stop the wrestling. And that's what everybody says during Jinder Mahal matches.
Ah, it's not real.
We're during Raw. I don't know.
I liked Raw last week. I don't know about this
Or
week yet. Roman
this
Reigns
is.
fighting and spearing himself is Vince's wet dream.
It's like Taker versus Taker,
It
Reigns
is,
versus Reigns,
it
and
is.
that's gonna be BG's new favorite wrestling memory.
When The Rock comes back, he's gonna make him dress like Roman Reigns. He's like, I need you to win. Okay, I got this role playing thing I need you to do for me. Okay, you want me to promote Baywatch 2? You're gonna listen to me right now. Okay, you're gonna dress like Roman. And he just spear himself just over and over again, and then Vince into their ears and be like, all right, I'm done. Get out of my face.
I love it.
I don't. George saves his family by laying the smackdown, and I'm so rock hard for this.
In this whole thing, like, Rollins is running away from all the robots and shit. It makes me miss heel Rollins, because I didn't see Jetsons Rollins pandering to Orbit City at all.
No, he was actually very snarky throughout this whole
Yeah,
thing.
great.
At one point, he says,
socked him.
yeah, at one point he goes, Sheamus the Celtic Warrior. It's more like Sheamus the Celtic Warrior.
Oh, shit. He's every Smart Say segment writer in the
really
entire
was.
world. And then Alicia Fox kicks him in the face or fucking punches him or knocks him out or something like that later because he's being a jerk.
She's not happy. Yep.
No. Big Show versus Sheamus fighting in an Eddie Guerrero versus John Cena-esque parking lot brawl, but instead of cars, it's spaceships. So that's
Finley
fun.
versus Steven Regal.
No, I'm going back. It's Eddie. I always remember Eddie and John Cena with all the headlights
Mr.
on.
WCW guy should remember the first time they did it.
Well, you never
Regal
watched it.
Finley. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I honestly don't remember that.
Oh, you should.
So what year was that?
I don't know, probably like 97 or something like that, or 96.
So I may have. Was it on Nitro?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay,
I
then
just recall it.
Yeah. So
You were too busy watching Raw and pretending to like WCW.
actually, in '96 probably then I was probably 8. So I'm not Mike Cure. I don't claim to remember things when I was 6. I was like, yes, of course,
I think most people remember something.
That's
from
when Andre the Giant fucking slammed Hogan in 1988. That's not how it went, Mike. It's the other way around. Exactly. That's what I said. You're being foolish. I was
it
2
just
years
speaks
old.
to how shitty your fucking memory is.
Oh, I have a heart.
April
Throwing
29,
stones.
1996, parking lot brawl. Lord Steven Regal and the Belfast Bruiser.
Yeah,
aka
I was
Finley.
8. I was 8
Great.
years old.
I remember it, and I was.
Whose fault is that?
I mean, I'd assume the partying that I did in high school, but I mean, I'll blame you.
Okay.
Through this whole movie, Reigns hit only 2 moves over and over and over again.
And he won.
And he did win, and I'm not saying that I spot a trend, but I spot a trend.
Hey, if you can pop him with 2 moves,
greatness?
why do you need a third?
I hate you so much. I need that Rollins versus Alicia Fox video leak ASAP, pulls.
Mm.
Although, unless if you ask Sonny from Facebook, Rollins
But it's
don't
not
wear-
actually. But it was not actually Sonny.
That wasn't actually Sonny?
No.
Aw.
Oh, I really
I was
believed
hoping it was real.
Just for, you know what? R.I.P. fake Sonny telling us that Rollins has a fucking herpes or whatever. Sheamus is only over in a fictional future world. Meltz lives in a fictional future world. As soon as I wrote Sheamus is only over in a fictional future world, I realized in my head that that's where Meltz lives. Because all his reports are in the future. He's like, 2 weeks ago, back in time, he is the dirt sheet Jetsons.
But horrible.
Oh, you didn't like the Jetsons as a kid?
No, I said, but horrible.
Oh, but horrible. Okay. I was the hill I'm about to die on is the Jetsons. Here we go.
It's a good hill
Don't worry,
down.
that's the one thing I agree with you on.
Bosses are even dicks in the future. At least surprising news ever.
They just let Big Show go back in time like he didn't try to destroy the human race, by the way.
Yeah, for real. They're just like
Like,
they're
he didn't have
all
to answer
forgiven.
for any of it.
Also, the best part is at the end, Dolph Ziggler gets a line, and I'm like, oh, poor Dolph. He's barely in this movie.
He
gets,
didn't
like,
even
one
get
line.
the human version of himself, couldn't even be in, just
Nope.
the robot.
Just the robot. That's so sad. That is so fucking sad.
Aw.
At the end is WrestleMania, and the Jetsons, they got to sit in a space box, which we almost got to do for NXT.
I thought
Yeah.
the same thing.
But our fucking buddy, he's like, yo, I talked to security, and in all actuality, he's like, don't let them up here. That's what he said.
I wouldn't have let us up there.
It's fucking stupid. You're stupid. Everyone's stupid. Is that it? I'm done. That's out. I'm out of notes.
Yeah, I'm out.
Done.
Okay, it's out of 10. What did you give that movie? Comparing it to the other WWE cartoons we watched.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think it was better than Flintstones and worse than Scooby-Doo.
I actually wholeheartedly agree with that.
So I'll give it a
No.
9.
Flintstones thus far has been the most disappointing.
No, that was the first. I think that was the first one. It's not
What?
fair.
But it wasn't as good. They've gotten better.
No. This was the worst one so far.
I disagree.
That
This
is
was
ridiculous.
building to fucking Sheamus and Big Show.
Sure, but
Well-
even so,
Even
I
though
mean-
Big Show had a good acting performance. in
yeah,
this.
I thought Big Show.
I gotta tell
actually
you, their
surpassed
match was great. Better than any match they had in real life. They almost died,
Yeah.
put their lives on the line.
Okay. All right. You know what? BG, tell everybody. I gave it 11 out of 10. That's the fucking answer. Okay. Most dials only go up to 10. Mine goes up to fucking 11.
I think
What's
it's
the
'cause you
dial?
can't count.
No.
Yeah, you're just back at 1, bro.
No. Most amps go to 10s, and I need that little bit extra, so I go to 11. You never saw Spinal Tap?
I never saw that, yeah.
Okay.
Go to hell.
Go to hell. Kill yourself. Woo! BG, tell fans how they can get involved with
Patreon.com/ringrustradio. Donate to the retro tier. Then email us, ringrustradio@yahoo.com, the show that you want us to review. We'll do pay-per-views, preferably not WCW, because it fucking sucks, unless it's Sin or Greed.
Which also suck.
No.
Yes.
Great.
Horrible.
We still have another Scooby-Doo WWE cartoon to review. Someone step up already. I'm impatiently waiting at this point.
What's next? What are we doing next?
I don't know. I don't know the timeline.
Southpaw Regional Wrestling!
Southpaw Regional Wrestling.
Yeah, boy. That's
Unless we already did it.
Nope, we're not. That's not how.
Yeah, unless Donnie played the wrong fucking thing.
That's true. Another big thank you to George Sparrows for making this happen, guys. Thank him.
George.
If you find him, thank him, and appreciate the fact that he makes us do extra content for you. But guys, you know what? We got to move on.